last weekend, making it no different than any other weekend. Kelaine, your race schedule is like the hockey lockout. Nobody gives a shit because there are actual sports happening. But she sure is impressed with herself. Let's turn to the interwebs and find out what she had to say about it. Still kind of gloaty and cloud-niney and smuggy and insufferable about my marathon yesterday. 3:30, blah, blah, blah. Sometime Paul Ryan beat. And thanks at Eric at Large and at Look Think for tolerating my insufferable bragging and trail mix addiction. Only 1 month to go until the ultra. Kelaine, or at Kelaine I should say, meta bragging and humble bragging are both still bragging. Maybe you should spend a little more time getting acquainted with at 1 Corinthians. You know, love is patient, love is kind, it doesn't boast. Wade just got married, so congratulations. Congratulations on landing a guy out of your league.
He is so dreamy.
Dreamy. T-minus 2 months before she cuts her hair like Rachel Maddow and gains 40 pounds. No. You made a beautiful bride. I hope your marriage lasts longer than Kim Kardashian's. Nah, I'm just kidding. I have no beef with you, Wade, except for the fact that I see you once a year and when you come for a weekend and freeload off my parents, who are on a fixed income. I don't really have much to say. So why don't you and your minor speech impediment come on down?
This is what makes me.
This is who I am.
Looks better.
I just want to say that was the first and last time that Alex will ever be at the top of the lineup. That if this election doesn't go the way that Kelaine wants it, Alex and Barack Obama will be the only unemployed lawyers in D.C. Hello, everybody. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Erin. A lot of people call me Wage. I'll respond to either. Before I get started, I was asked to make an announcement. Please turn your cell phones off or to silent. That way you'll know what it's like to be Andrew Kovacs. We don't want any disruptions popping up, just like he does every time he gets up to bat. And speaking of terrible softball players, Brian Weiss is here today. Brian is so bad at softball, he actually makes Lee look like he's good at it. Mike. I don't know how the fuck to say your last name, but I just have to say, you're looking really good tonight. See, Mike's lost a lot of weight recently, and it's almost made me forget how fucking disgusting this is. This kid sat on my face and farted once. You can't come back from that. There's no coming back from that. And Emily Thomas, I'm not sure what you're doing up here tonight. As far as I knew, your only talents were cooking delicious food and having amazing tits. Anyway, moving on to the other picture.
I feel like I should shake your hand.
Well done. Two-way street, you know? Kelaine and I met several years ago. She hired me as an orientation advisor at the University of Right? And I was one of the only people on staff who she did not try to make out with. Speaking of making out, Alex and Ricky, I sat you two at my wedding at a table with all of the single girls that were there. Open bar. nothing happened. I don't know how much easier I have to make it for these guys. No! The most flirtation that went on that night was between Brian and my 87-year-old grandma. Anyways, I'm sure that everyone, especially the hoppers, are very glad that my wedding is over so that no one has to hear me talk about it anymore. So Janice, I'm passing that torch to you for next year. So anyways, we just got back from Hawaii, so I had to do a lot of prep for this while I was there. So I just want to say thanks a lot for making me think about all these ugly assholes while I was there. In fact, I'm quite sure that you're going to get up here later and make fun of me for still being paler than you, even though I just spent 10 days in a tropical climate. But enjoy your sun now, friend, because in 30 years, you're going to be all wrinkly and saggly, just like your boyfriend's balls here.
Saggy balls! Saggy balls! Saggy balls! Sag!
Kelaine was one of my bridesmaids. She was wonderful. The speech that she gave at our reception was top-notch. In fact, it makes me even more excited to hear what you're going to say later, so no pressure. And actually, you know what? She was downright enthusiastic about wearing a bridesmaid's dress. I know, I thought it was bullshit too. Yeah, but it's
They
true.
know her.
It's true. And you know, if this was several years ago, I would have made some joke that you were probably wearing spandex underneath, blah, blah, blah. But not now. You see, you guys, I have been watching Kelaine very closely over the course of her 20s, and she is slowly but surely becoming more and more girly. Yes, Kelaine.
How dare you?
I am outing you as a woman.
You got true, I don't believe it.
You used to say that I was the girliest girl that you liked, but you are slowly catching up. We need to examine the evidence here. You own a bathing suit bottom with a ruffle. You order a side salad at team dinners while the rest of us are eating french fries and tots. You can barely make the throw from third to first base. It took you 2 hours to do your hair for my wedding. And you named Pinterest as the greatest thing you have done in 2012. Sorry.
It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
Kelaine loves Pinterest so much that she's just one recipe or dream home pin away from starting a wedding board. And honestly, I really think that a big wedding is in your future. I mean, look, based on tonight, you will waste no opportunity for everyone to look at you and talk about you. So this is what I'm thinking Kelaine's wedding would be like. The entire thing would obviously be 80s themed. The leg warmers would be the band. Come on. You would be more concerned about your wedding shoes than the dress. High tops. Customized, obviously.
Hello.
Hello.
There would be high fives instead of wedding kisses, because that's about as much physical contact as you're willing to tolerate from another woman. Instead of shibari chairs, we would all have to sit on exercise balls. And in lieu of cocktail hour, Kelaine would make everybody run a mile and do burpees until we puke. Actually, this all sounds pretty great except for the exercise part. Can you two make this happen, please? Thank you. Mr. Conahan, you and your wife should be very proud of yourselves tonight. You have raised a daughter who loves boner jokes and boasting about her bowel movements.
Yeah! We've read her blog.
At least someone has.
I just can't wait to see you moonwalk down the aisle with her someday. So anyways, Kelaine, here's the real deal. I fucking love you. I would chest bump with you any day. Even if we hadn't just made a sweet double play. You're my best friend. This is a great party. It's probably going to be the last one that Kovacs is invited to this year, so let's make it count.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thanks, Wage. That was great.
Good job.
A little long, but it was great. Not your wedding anymore. Chill out. Doesn't it feel wrong to insult Wage, who's, look at this, by far the nicest person up here tonight? We're lucky to have Wage here. I heard they just ran out of 1980s cabs, and I heard she was going to go because there's something else she could drink. I'm not saying Wage likes fancy things, but the last person who spent that much time in a local Lululemon received her own chalk outline. As you guys heard and will hear, Wage is a member of the Young Hoppers. I'm pretty sure she gets hits every now and then, but honestly, since she started wearing yoga pants, I don't remember a thing that she's done.
Oh my God.
I know you guys are thinking, and Wage is married now, so stop thinking about her naked. Actually, start. You'll be the only one, because she's married now.